Welcome back to more of UniversalGiant Plays Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. In today's episode, we're chasing down the President in his limousine. He is upset that Eggman's taking over the world, which I guess he should be. Because he doesn't want Eggman to take over the world. I think Eggman is the only one who wants Eggman to take over the world.
Dr. Eggman.
That's mutually understood.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President? I won't bore you with all the details since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are quite simple. Surrender to the Eggman Empire and make no attempts to resist. Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
Who's that? Sonic's here!
Sonic, you!
Yeah, right.
What the heck's going on here?
Don't worry, Mr. President. Everything's under control. Just leave it to us.
Sonic, I think they have an FBI for this sort of thing.
I got it! He's transmitting from the space colony Ark.
Okay, let's move it.
Space colony.
Hey, you, wait!
How are they supposed to get up there? That's gonna have to wait until later. Because now we rejoin the Dark Guys after their little demonstration.
Impressive. You've managed to create complete havoc on the whole planet. Does this now mean we control the planet and can do as we choose?
At this rate, the cannon will take too much time to charge up. If you want to unleash its full potential, you'll need all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
It's nice that they threw this in right after the demonstration and you see how they can react.
Something happened?
Our threats fell on deaf ears.
Look at you, throwing a tantrum like a little kid. How totally embarrassing.
Don't forget your end of the bargain, Batgirl. What about that last Chaos Emerald? We had a deal, right? So where is my emerald?
Here you go. I found this.
Why didn't you show me this before? This Station Square saved from a life-threatening missile attack.
Reference to Sonic
The city
Adventure.
has awarded its famed prize to the boy who saved Station Square. Miles Tails per hour was given the Chaos Emerald as a testament of his heroic deed at a ceremony held at City Hall. This makes things a whole lot easier. Hurry, go back to Earth and find them fast. I want that Chaos Emerald!
Did you get that?
Soon enough, Maria.
It looks like they're after Tails now, but Rouge stays behind for a little bit.
This is Rouge reporting. Currently, I have not been able to confirm that Shadow is the ultimate life form or not. I will continue my research on Project Shadow and have a follow-up report very shortly. Just a reminder, don't forget about my jewels.
So it does sound like she's working undercover. But regardless, we get the next karting stage, which is Rouge's Chase the Tornado. And we get to drive the penis car! Which, I'll be honest, I did not notice it looked like that at all until it was pointed out in a couple of... I guess every other playthrough of this points out the fact that it looks like what it does. But, I guess it's the innocence of youth. I didn't notice it before. As the dark side should, this karting level is much more difficult than Tails's. Although you could argue both of them, it's pretty tricky to die on, especially Tails's. But this one's a little bit easier to die on. Once we pass the first checkpoint, I'll show you what I mean. You see, some sections, the middle part of the highway is not there, so you obviously don't want to drive into the abyss. But once you get through here, you notice that aside from these 90-degree turns, there are areas where there is no... Whoa, 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 stay on the wall, stay on the wall. I don't care if it looks weird, stay on the wall, don't fall. There are areas of those 90-degree turns where if you don't make the turn, you continue going off until you fall to your death. That's a signature of Rouge's level. You don't get those in Tails. What I was saying before about the 5 missions on the karting levels, I believe the second one is also get 100 rings, but the other missions are probably the hardest in the game, where you have to get through the karting level. One is without hitting any other cars, and the other is without hitting any walls. I don't know how many of you guys have tried that, but let me tell you, it ain't easy.
Wait a minute. Be quiet. Just leave it to me.
You can probably count how many times I've hit the wall in these karting levels. And to think that it is actually possible, and I've done it before, it's not as if I haven't, but it takes multiple tries to get through without hitting any cars or walls. Especially this part coming up over here, where the road narrows a lot. And unlike the last level, when you're in the narrow areas here, there are actually turns for you to negotiate. Especially when you're trying to pass a car, it's really difficult not to hit anything in here. But I think once you're past that section, you're pretty much home free. Just don't do anything stupid. Not much left to say about the karting levels. It's nice that they threw this in for a change of pace, but overall, it's not the best part of gameplay here. So there's the last checkpoint. Couple of jumps over here, make sure you don't fall off. And then you have this little straight area, just like when we were chasing the President's limousine. Just go straight for about 10 seconds and you'll notice that Tails' tornado is flying above you. There it is. And for some reason Tails looks red. $19.84 total rings. Good book, never actually read it. Now we move on to Shadow. It's been a long time since we've had a Shadow stage, hasn't it?
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
And now we get to the shortest running stage of all, Sky Rail, which is modeled to look just like Pumpkin Hill. In fact, I think bits and pieces of this level are actually from Pumpkin Hill. The gimmick is that you've got those little spring platform things that you need to constantly home against in order to make go up for you. If you come over here and jump to the left, you'll see these hidden beetles. They will take you to Shadow's Ancient Light, which does the exact same thing as Sonic's. Also, I will never use it. But once again, if you hold down the B button... Oh no! Really lucky that platform was there. If you hold down the B button, you can charge up the Ancient Light, and then that allows you to press the B button once again to attack all the enemies. Get off that jump before the rail ends, otherwise you'll fall off. But homing attack these springs, they'll raise the... what do you call those? And you ride the rails down here. You can actually jump off at some points. If you know where to go, you can actually take a couple of decent shortcuts in this level to make it go even faster than it is. I think it's possible for you to complete this level in under a minute, which is insane for a running level. Even if it's a Sonic game, no level should be that short. More rail grinding. This one you need to be careful because it takes you to a jump over here, and you want to make sure to land on a rail. My practice run of this, I fell right off that jump. But yeah, you can't just land on that thing, you have to keep homing attacking it. And then work your way up here, past these robots. And those little robots over there that you can't kill. Take it down this rail. Hit these dash pads, and there you go! That's the end of the level. That was easy. I don't see Tails anywhere, though.
That wasn't so hard.
There he is. Where's it going?
Doctor, they're heading directly toward us. What should we do?
Just sit tight. We've got them on radar. There's no way they can get away. I don't know what they are planning, but I'll be sure to give them a warm welcome.
So I guess they're headed for Eggman's desert base? Sure enough, there they are. And there it is.
Inside that pyramid?
I saw Eggman go inside the pyramid.
In part
And
1.
more importantly, I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well. But you saw them too, right?
Yeah.
We should be able to get into outer space from there.
In the next part of the
I don't know
playthrough.
what the space colony is all about, but I'll find and destroy that camp, and then kick their imperial butts.
All right.
I'll go and find the entrance.
In the next part!